So in this video we're going to be looking at a mail merge question. So this question is from the 2019 paper in June, paper 2.1. So hopefully as we go through this I'll give you a general idea of how the mail merge works again. But if you have any questions about this, just let me know. So we're going to start from step 29, and we're probably going to do these steps in separate videos. So step 29 says create a mail merge letter using the file j219 bookeval as .rtf as a master document and j219 bookmembers.csv as your data source file. So basically in your exam you're going to get a list of files. So you'll probably get something that looks like this. So with a mail merge, the very first thing that you want to do is you want to first of all open your master document. So j219 bookeval.rtf. So in the list of files, that file is right here at the top. So I'm just going to double click on it just to open it up. So this is the document that we're going to be working with. So let's see what this comes out as. And this is what yours, the layout might be different with different text, but generally you're going to see sort of the same type of things. So for example, you're going to be seeing some text with chevrons around them, date with chevrons around them. So this is what a master document would generally look like. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is attach the data source file, which they say is j219 bookmembers.csv, to your master document. Okay, so we're working with a mail merge. So of the tabs at the top, the tab we're going to be using the most is the mailings tab. So we'll click on the mailings tab, and to connect the data source file you're going to click on select recipients. You're going to click on use existing list. Then we're going to go and find that data source file. Alright, so my location, I'm just going to copy it, just so it's easier to get there. But if you know the location, you'll just go to the location and you'll select it. So there is our data source file, j219 bookmembers.csv, and we say open. And you'll see these basically icons or buttons become ungrayed now, so these are now clickable. Okay, so that is how to attach a source file. So you're going to always do that in the beginning before you do anything else in your mail merge. So the next bullet says replace the date with a field to display today's date in the format dd/mm/yy. So when you're going to replace the date, this is always going to be a different way to inserting other merge fields, which you'll see probably in the next video. But to replace the date, all you do is you highlight the date, including the chevrons or greater than less than signs. You're going to click on insert at the top. We're going to go to quick parts and field. Okay, so in this list we're looking for date. I'm going to click on date, and you will see that if you click on any of these random dates, they will give you some date format here in this little block. So all we really have to do now is just type in our date format that we want. So dd/M/M/small y's. So I'm just going to erase this. So dd/MM/YY, and then we just click on OK. And there it will put the date in for us. So you'll notice now that these bits of text over here, there was a space in between the date and this line, and since we put the date in, that line has disappeared, or that space. So just to keep the format the same as the original, just going to hit enter just to make sure we keep it as we got it. And the last step is now enter your name, center number, account number in the footer of the document. Okay, so just like in normal Word, if you want to put a footer in, go to insert, footer, the blank 3 columns, and you're just going to put your information here. So generally what you can do, they first mention name, so put the name on the left hand side, then they mention center number, so put that in the center, and then the candidate number is on the end, etc. So let's just keep it general. So center number, and then your candidate number on the end. Okay, you close the header and the footer. So basically your name, etc. will be on every page that you print. And the final thing now is evidence 12. Take a screenshot evidence of the date field code showing the format used. place the screenshot in your evidence document. Okay, so let's pretend we have an evidence document open. So I'll just go File, New. Okay, so this is your evidence document. This would be evidence 12. Okay, so let's just see. So you might not have to do that. You might get an evidence document in your exam, or you have created it from the beginning. So I'm just creating it randomly now just to do this evidence, because this is on page 10 already. So screenshot of the date field code showing the format used. Okay, so what we want to do, it might be tempting to take a screenshot as it is now, but this isn't showing the format that we've been using. So we want to firstly display the field code in basically the field code format. So what we're going to do, you've got to go to File, you've got to go to Options, you click on Advanced, and then you look in this list for Show Field Codes instead of their values, and then you click OK. And now this is what we have to take the screenshot of. So we go Print Screen, go to the evidence document, paste it, and you just crop off the information we don't need. And then just enlarge it so that it is fully visible when you would print it. And that would be it. So in this video, I hope that was the case. So basically all we did, we showed how to attach the data source file, how you would replace the date, especially if they give you a date format that we have to use, and just to show you how to enter your details in the footer. But be careful, just be careful. They'll sometimes say header, or they'll tell you exactly where to put your information. If they say left align, then you put all your information in the left text box, for example. So just read that carefully. And we showed you how to take the evidence shot of your date field code. So just before we end, once you've taken your screenshot, you want to put this back to normal. So you go back to File, Options, Advanced, and you'd look in the list for that tick box. You untick it, say OK, and your date will go back to what we wanted, or basically had in the beginning. Okay, I hope that was alright. Just let me know if you need any help with that.